Hello everyone, welcome to PRATHAM Test Prep. My name is Ashish Bhargav and here we have with another episode of Daily News Analysis. कैसे हैं आप सब? I hope that you guys are doing well. आप सारे अच्छे होंगे. And now as you know that कि न्यूज़ पेपर हमारे लिए कितना ज़्यादा important है for your exam perspective because it tells you about the lots of information like, and I marked each and every portion. Majorly they are taken from it is taken from the Hindu Indian Express, which tells you about the information and the important takeaways which is important for your exam. Make sure if you are new in the channel, please subscribe our channel and do not forget to press the bell icon. And in daily news analysis, we discuss about national news, we discuss about international news, economy based news, sports based news, science and tech, personal news, summits and conference. And apart from that, we also discuss about the different facts, Supreme Court amendments, any bills which is in the Parliament. This is also we discuss. And the questions of the day, it means that we'll ask you the 5 questions. This would be very important for your exam perspective. And quick tips with the help of mnemonics, we'll learn lots of topic. Chalo ji. So very first article here, as we know that the in political arena, like the Nitish Kumar and TDP, they joined the BJP, it means that NDA government. So TDP chief Chandrababu Naidu earlier pushed for special category status during 2014 to 18 had failed, but this time BJP desperately needs his support. And what is special category status and why does Andhra Pradesh want this? We have to understand ki what are the things that special category status and why Bihar demanding for. So TDP, which means Telugu Desam Party, TDP president uske hain Chandrababu Naidu, that emerged key players in the national politics after his party won 16 seats in the Lok Sabha election. Naidu's support is critical for the BJP, which has only 240 seats. In return, Naidu is likely to extract several promises and assurance, the most important which will be the special category status for Andhra Pradesh. So see, Bihar government ने भी इसके लिए raise किया था to demand for special category status since 2008 before 2009 election. Chief Minister Nitish Kumar said that he would support any alliance that agreed to give Bihar special status. So what is special category status? SCS. ये होता क्या है? See, very first thing that you should understand about in 1969, the 5th Finance Commission introduced the mechanism of special category status. So special category status का मतलब है ये 5th Finance Commission है, 5th Finance कमीशन एंड इस कमीशन ने स्पेशल कैटेगरी स्टेटस के लिए यहाँ पे इंट्रोड्यूस किया था इन द ईयर ऑफ 1969 में. वेरी फर्स्ट टाइम विच ईयर इट वाज इंट्रोड्यूस 1969 एंड दैट फॉर assist certain states in their development if they faced historical, economic or geographical disadvantage. Factors such as difficult terrain, low population density and or a sizable tribal population, location alongside borders, economic and infrastructural backwardness. There are a few pointers like in the behalf of that the state got a special status. So that were typically considered to accord a special category status. So the system was scrapped on the recommendation of 14th Finance Commission, which suggested that the resource gap of states should be filled by increasing the devolution of tax to 42% from the existing 32%. So special category status जो है was accorded to 11 states including the entire Northeast and Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Besides Andhra Pradesh, special category status has been demanded by Bihar, whose chief minister is Nitish Kumar, is another key NDA ally, and Odisha, where the BJP will now form the government. Why does Andhra Pradesh want special category status? Because when the undivided state was bifurcated through the Andhra Pradesh Regulation Act, ये जब AP Regulation Act आया था my friend, AP Regulation Act, और it was 2014 की बात है ये. So the UPA government had promised to grant special category status to Andhra Pradesh to compensate for the loss of revenue and of Hyderabad, which were of the development was concentrated. तो जब एनडीए की गवर्नमेंट आई, that took charge, both नायडू who was a CM from 2014 to 19, उसके बाद वहाँ पे आंध्रा में वाई.एस. जगनमोहन रेड्डी की गवर्नमेंट आई. सो YSR जो है, वाई.एस. जगनमोहन रेड्डी, सॉरी नॉट YSR. सो यहाँ पे जब इनकी गवर्नमेंट आई तो it's obvious that the UPA government had promised to grant a special category status to compensate for the loss of revenue and of Hyderabad, where much of development was concentrated. So after the NDA government took charge, both Naidu was the CM from 2014 to 2019. So यहाँ पे जब NDA गवर्नमेंट आई तो उसके बाद वाई.एस. जगनमोहन रेड्डी 1924 अभी तक हैं वो, repeatedly appealed for special category status to overcome the distressing financial situation of the state. So जब नीति आयोग की रिपोर्ट आई थी, on the government of नीति आयोग, the 14th Finance Commission that estimated that the post development revenue deficit Andhra Pradesh period 2015 से 20 के बीच में that would be 22,113 crore, but in fact this figure was 66,362 crore. So यहाँ पे बिहार गवर्नमेंट ने भी डिमांड की थी, फैब में इसके लिए डिमांड करी. फिर उसके बाद ओडिशा गवर्नमेंट फर्स्ट डिमांडेड स्पेशल कैटेगरी स्टेटस, और ओडिशा गवर्नमेंट ने वेरी फर्स्ट टाइम स्पेशल कैटेगरी स्टेटस की डिमांड की थी इन द ईयर ऑफ 1979. द स्टेट कंटिन्यूड टू पुश फॉर इट्स 1990 and the 10th or 11th assemblies that passed anonymously resolution asking the government of India to special category status. फिर सेंटर ने रिजेक्ट किया था इस चीज़ को. सो हाउ फिजिबल इज़ फॉर द सेंटर टू yield दिस डिमांड? सी, अगर मैं बात करूँ बीजेपी गवर्नमेंट की, बीजेपी हैज़ वेरी फ्यू ऑप्शंस इन द नेगोशिएशन विथ नायडू. द कांग्रेस हैज़ already sent him feelers, senior leaders like Jairam Ramesh, that has said that special category status for Andhra Pradesh was a part of the party of manifesto in the state, and India bloc would accept the demand to come in power at the center. So giving Naidu what he wants to be, exclusion of the states, notably Bihar and Odisha, that will be difficult for the BJP also. और मैंने आपको बताया 14 फाइनेंस कमीशन ने स्टेट क्या स्पेशल कैटेगरी स्टेटस इज अ बर्डन ऑफ सेंट्रल रिसोर्स, एंड दिस हैज़ बीन यूज्ड बाय एनडीए टू रिजेक्ट नायडूज प्ली. सो इसमें आप सोचना होगा कि दिस टाइम इज डिफरेंट बिकॉज बीजेपी इंडिपेंडेंट ऑन हिम एंड ही हैज जस्ट वॉन्ट अ landslide the state form of the position of strength that he would settle up, compromise with favorable terms. That is why it is important to understand this. Now, slight dip in number of women in Lok Sabha, that well under proposed 33% quota. India has elected 74 women MPs to Lok Sabha this year, 4 fewer than the 2019 and 54 more than India's first election in 1952. These 74 women make just 13.63 of the electoral strength of the lower house, much less than 33% that will be reserved for women after next delimitation exercise. So 74 women है only, जो कि अकाउंट करता है 13. अगर आप इस डेटा को देखें तो एज यू कैन सी इट हियर, 1952 में जो रेशियो था ये 4.41% है, then 2024 में ये 13.63% है. So over the years, Lok Sabha gender composition has shown a general trend towards increasing women's representation, but progress has been slow and not linear. In 1952, women made just 4.41% of strength of the lower house, and this number, the increased to more than 6% the election that held a decade later. सो पार्टी वाइज इन अभी अगर बात करें उसमें तो किस पार्टी में कितने हैं. सो मेक श्योर यहाँ पे एक चीज़ समझो कि जब यहाँ पे 6% इलेक्शंस हुए, बाद में फिर 1971 में 4% पे आए, ironically with Indira Gandhi, India first and only women prime minister at the helm. And since men has been a slow but steady rise in women's representation, with a few exceptions which crossed the 10% mark in 2009 and peaked 2019 at 14.36%, India still lags behind several countries. 46% of MP in South Africa, 35% in the UK, and 29% in the US. This data is very important to understand. हमारे कंट्री में only 13% पार्टिसिपेशन है, पर उनके कंट्री में देखो साउथ अफ्रीका में 46% MPs हैं जो कि यहाँ पे वुमेन हैं. UK में 35% है जो कि वुमेन है, एंड US में 29% हैं आर वुमेन. पार्टी वाइज अगर हम शेयर की बात करें वुमेन की पोजीशंस को लेके, तो एक चीज़ आपको यहाँ पे समझनी होगी. 2014 में वुमेन लोकसभा MP comes from 14 party and BJP leads this list with 31 women MP, that followed by the Congress which is 13. TMC के पास 11 है. अभी आपने देखा होगा महुआ मोइत्रा वाला केस, बहुत पहले की बात है वैसे, अभी वो जीत के आई हैं फिर से पार्लियामेंट में. DMK के पास 3 एंड चिराग पासवान LG के पास, एंड JDV both with 2, and some parties have 1 women MP each among the 3 parties with double digit women MP in Lok Sabha. TMC boasts the highest proportion, 37.93%, followed by Congress, that is 13%. अगर परसेंटेज की बात करें तृणमूल कांग्रेस के पास सबसे हाईएस्ट प्रोपोर्शन है 37.93%, दैट फॉलोड बाय कांग्रेस 13.33%, बीजेपी के पास ओनली एंड ओनली 12.92%. 74 women जो हैं MPs elected, 43 are first time MP as one, that Misha Bharti of the RJD is the first time Lok Sabha MP. This is higher than the overall percentage of newcomers in the house, which is 59% to 52%. So women MP जो हैं that have only 0.676% Lok Sabha terms of experience, one term generally 5 years long. Women MP with an average age of 50 years are also younger. So out of total 8,360 candidates who stood in the 2024 Lok Sabha election, just around 20% are women. Now the next article, a minor girl victim support scheme that loses its way. यहाँ पे November 30, 2023 को Ministry of Women and Child Development notifies scheme for care. क्या नाम था? That was scheme for care and support to victim under section 4 and 6 of the Protection of the Children from Sexual Offence POSCO Act 2012. The objective is to provide integrated support and assistance to minor pregnant girl child victim under one roof, and to facilitate immediate emergency and non-emergency access to service for long-term rehabilitation. So while it was only abandoned or orphaned pregnant girls initially, the scheme has now been expanded to include all pregnant girl victims under the mentioned section of POSCO Act. So there lies in the rub beside the cosmetic inclusion. The scheme has not been redrafted to reflect the new inclusiveness, and many of the commensurate change warranted have been left out. So the misleading nomenclature, either by oversight or deliberate, result in confusion of constant feature. So it is important to note that the victim under section 4 and 6 में जो mention की हुई है, section 4 and section 6, so of the POSCO Act could be any gender. When the scheme is precisely for all pregnant girl victims under the years, it is to obfuscate while acknowledging tacitity in the introduction of all disproportionate number of these girls between 13 to 18 years. So sexual and reproductive health information and service to young rather than being reactive, the law has not been certain in indicated by the sociological, medical and judicial data. So यहाँ पे आर्टिकल रिप्लाई में ये चीज़ मेंशन की गई कि like how it is wrongly stated that section 27 POSCO Act 2012, which actually refers to the medical examination of a child and is to be taken into account to decide the placement of the minor pregnant girl in institutional care or constitutional care. Next one, the sophisticated anatomy of heat waves. What was the warning issued by the India Meteorological Department? Why do heat waves occur? Why are they more frequent and intense? How do the La Nina and El Nino weather patterns affect the formation of heat waves? How can we forecast the arrival of heat waves? What is heat wave? IMD के हिसाब से in addition has a heat waves, it is ambient temperature deviates and by the at least 4.5 to 6.4 centigrade from the long term average. This is also a heat wave if the maximum temperature crosses 45 degrees centigrade at a hill station. So heat waves are expected to become longer and more intense and frequent over the Indian subcontinent. फिर बाद में इसमें एल निनो और लानिना का पैटर्न मैंने आपको बहुत बार न्यूज़ पे एनालिसिस में ऑलरेडी समझा चुका हूँ कि ये क्या चीज़ें होती है, कैसे वेदर पैटर्न को ये चेंज करता है. नाउ यूज़ ऑफ AI इन ड्रग डेवलपमेंट. So what are the largest protein and how are they identified? How do AI-based tools Alpha OL3 and Rose TTA4 all atom help in the predicting the correct large protein and interaction with drugs? Where does India stands in the field of computational drug development? तो डियर फ्रेंड, AI के बहुत यूसेस हैं. AI has potential to revolution largest discovery and the understand drug target interaction by drastically cutting down time, increasingly the accuracy of production and interaction between a drug and its target. AI के यूसेस हम ऑलरेडी डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. जीन के बारे में सेम आपके पास यहाँ पे पैसेज दी हुई थी ऑलरेडी. नाउ इट्स टाइम टू डिस्कस अबाउट क्विक टिप्स. Important facts of 12th 5-year plan 2007 to 12. German bank has 11 weapons to mass destruction. G stand for green cover, B for banking reforms, H for higher education, E for electricity, and W for work opportunities, and M for malnutrition, D for drinking water. Important articles of the Indian Constitution, which is Article 368, which means that procedure of Constitution amendment. Article 15 talking about discrimination and 17 talking about untouchability, while Article 19 talking about freedom of speech and expression, 124 about Supreme Court, 214 about High Court. इस टाइप के आप mind maps we can use it. And questions of the day is important. ये देखो Grabni, Hanuman, Bhashini, that to determine the gestational age of fetus. Hanuman capable of responding in Indian language, translate the content of native language. How many above pairs are correctly matched? तो ये इसमें से सारे पेयर मैच्ड हैं. भारत GPT का ही GPT which means generative pre-trained transformer. Corruption Perception Index CPI is released by the Economist Intelligence Unit, Oxfam International, Transparency International, United Nations Office on Drug and Crime. So ये इसका राइट आंसर है Transparency International. The context of modern India, Jugantar and Bharat Matha Association that were revolutionary group. With reference to the Servants of India Society, basically इसको establish किया था Servants of India Society that was established by Gopal Krishna Gokhale. It was Gopal Krishna Gokhale, and Gopal Krishna Gokhale, my friend, he was a political guru of Mahatma Gandhi. So in the context of Servants of India Society, we have to think it was the first nationalist organization to be established and operated from outside India. This one is incorrect statement. The society was the only concerned with promotion of Swadeshi and achievements of political Swaraj. Again, the word is here only, that makes the statement incorrect, and second is incorrect one. It published Hitwada in all the major regional language of India. And how many web statements are correct? My friend, all three statements are here incorrect one. Because Servants of India Society, it was not first nationalist organization. It was established by Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So अगर मैं इसको देखें तो यहाँ पे जो आंसर है, because as I told you, Servants of India Society that was formed in Pune, Maharashtra in 1905 by Gopal Krishna Gokhale. And statement second talking about society organized many campaigns to promote education, sanitation, healthcare and fight the social evils of untouchability and discrimination, alcoholism, poverty, oppression of women and domestic abuse. So ये जो publication है हितवादा, इसको नागपुर में commenced किया गया था और society in English, that was in 1911 में. And here we reach the last question is, consider the following statement regarding the political organization during 19th century in India. So the Banga Bhasha Pariksha Sabha was formed by associate of Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Indian League was started by Calcutta by Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar. Bengal British India Society that was set up by Cecil Kumar Ghosh in London. And again you have to tell this type के जो organization है, this year as you can see in the exam in CUET आपको वहाँ भी और domain paper में भी इस type के questions पूछेंगे. तो you should keep an eye on that कि what kind of questions is usually asked. और CLAT के एग्जाम में भी आप देखोगे जो organization भगत सिंह ने बनाई like हिंदुस्तान सोशल रिपब्लिक एसोसिएशन, तो इस टाइप के ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के ऊपर क्वेश्चंस पूछते हैं. तो ऑब्वियस का आंसर ये था. ओनली स्टेटमेंट फर्स्ट वन इज करेक्ट वन. सो बंग भाषा परीक्षा सभा दैट वाज फॉर्म्ड 1836 बाय एसोसिएट ऑफ राजा राम मोहन रॉय. इसका मेन पर्पस था दैट टू प्रमोट बंगाली एजुकेशन बाय द मीन्स ऑफ पॉलिमिक्स एंड बिल्ड अप पब्लिक ओपिनियन. 25 सितंबर 1875 को इंडिया लीग को स्टैब्लिश किया गया बाय सुशील कुमार घोष. And Bengal British India Society that was founded in Calcutta in 1843 by William Adam, जो फ्रेंड थे राजा राम मोहन रॉय के. So this is all about the session, dear students, and I hope that you enjoyed the session a lot. If you have any questions regarding the session, please let us know in the comment section, and please share this beautiful session to your friends and family. They must aware about what is happening around us. Make sure the newspaper के content को अगर आप अभी नहीं देख रहे हैं, बाद में देख रहे हैं, please make sure that subscribe our channel and do not forget to press the bell icon. We'll meet you in the next YouTube session. Till then, bye bye and take care. अपना ख्याल रखें. Thank you so much for joining with us.